Hello, guys. How are you guys doing? Who is here? If you are here, say hi, hi. Happy Sunday. Trying to make this lights come up a little bit. Okay, maybe it's better. I don't know. Happy Sunday, guys. How are you guys doing? I may be sounding funny because that is because I have a little bit of cold, just a little bit anyway. So, yeah. Ciao, ciao. So if you are here, please say hi, okay? Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Let's catch up because we have a lot to and like a lot to discuss today. We have some points that we need to touch today. Ciao, ciao Gaetano, come stai? Buona domenica. Come stai? Tutto bene? Hi Mary. Hi sis. How are you doing? Right on time. You're right. You're right, sis. Just on time. You are right on time. True. How are you guys doing? Come stai? Buona domenica. Come stai, Valentina? Sto bene, grazie. Spero che anche tu sta bene. Sono così così, un po' raffreddore. Sì. Famiglia sta bene? Sta bene, tutto bene? Tutto bene. A tu? Com'è famiglia? Mary, how are you and families? How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. Sono un po' raffreddore, non lo so perché. Valentina, tutto bene? Wahala baby. Wahala baby, yeah. Yeah, oh, wahala baby. In fact, mine is eating pasta in bianco. Sì, ho preparato pasta in bianco stasera per loro. Meglio così perché ho mangiato lasagna per pranzo, adesso stanno mangiando pasta in bianco per stare un po' leggeri. Niente complicato, meglio così. Magari dopo mangiare una più, adesso sta un po' occupando, poca. Come sta tutti? E tu, Gaetano, hai provato a aprire un altro conto per Amule? Hai provato? Perché questo post ufficiale non ha ancora capito cosa stanno succedendo. Hai provato a aprire con il tuo banca? Mary, how are you? Please, if you're here, say hi so that we hit into our conversation today. Di ciao, ciao, anche se non parla inglese, di ciao. Questa live questa è in diretta, è inglese e italiano, ok? Anche se tu non capisci inglese, scrive, ok, su comment per sapere se tu sta qui, ok? I'm trying to wait for some people to come up. Non ho ancora provato, ma ora non è necessario. Magari proverò prima dell'estate. Let me read from this phone. Prima tra qualche mese. Ok, va bene, va bene. Sì, va bene anche così, va bene. My son is reporting to school tomorrow after the second wave SD. My God, I'm just trying to get these things together. How are you doing? Are you guys doing? I have missed seeing the babies. Yeah, I think I will call them when they are done eating. They are eating right now. And we are doing okay. They've been going to school. Cosmo has been going to school since after the first lockdown. He started school October, I think October last year. So he's been in school. He's been at school. Hi, Helen. Ciao, 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 Helena. Ciao. Elena è un'altra studente di mia classe. Ciao, come stai? Come stai, cara mia? Benvenuta in mio canale in diretta. Come stai, Elena? Come stai? Tutto bene? Anche Kevin, come stai? Ci vediamo domani, sì. Ciao Martina, ciao cara, come stai? Come stai bambina? Adesso lei sta tutto a posto adesso? Oh, la famiglia si allegra, bene, bene. Sì, sì, la famiglia si allegra, sì, veramente, sono felice. Sono molto contento per questa. Hi Tessy, hope you are doing okay. Yes, Blue Angel sis, I'm okay, just like I'm a bit, I have a little bit of cold, un po' raffreddore, ma non è granché, un po' poco poco, non è problema. Magari questa settimana è andato quasi tutta settimana fuori per in giro di 7-8 chilometri al giorno. Sì, perché da 3 mesi non ho fatto quasi niente ginnastica, non ho fatto quasi niente da novembre, perché in scuola inizia alle 5:40, 45, non ce l'ha tempo di andare fuori, correre o passeggiata veloce, camminare veloce, non ce l'ho. Questa settimana ce l'ha tutta settimana in vacanza di carnevale, riposa di carnevale, diciamo così. Approfittato di andare fuori ogni giorno, ogni sera, verso le 4, quarto. Vai un'ora e mezza di camminare veloce con un'altra vicino a casa. Fatto ogni giorno, no, dal martedì fino a venerdì, ho fatto 8 più chilometri ogni giorno. Ebbene, leggiamo da questo, bene, grazie. Hi Tessy, hope you're okay. Tutti e due bene, grazie. Ah, bene, bene, Elena. Okay, get well. Take some lemon tea. Yes, I just took that now. I just finished taking lemon tea right now. So before I start this, because I know if I didn't, it's going to be a heavy one, like sneezing, and I hate that experience, that like that feeling of sneezing all the time. I hate it. So I just took some lemon and honey tea right now before this. Bene, grazie. Hi Blue. Ti capisco. Palestra chiuso a casa non riescono a fare allenamento, quindi anche io ho approfittato un po' per camminare. Sì, sì, esatto. Infatti io non è persona di palestra. Mi piace più fuori perché anche se scrive su palestra non riesce ad andare, non posso adesso, per il momento non posso perché da mattina, lunedì fino a venerdì sono a scuola serata. La mattina mio marito sta lavorando, Cristina, voglio un'altra persona che posso stare con lei perché lei inizia a scuola a settembre. Beh, in palestra adesso non è per me, ma prima di novembre io esco sempre fuori la mattina con Cristina, magari fai un po' 5 chilometri al giorno, ma da novembre non ho fatto quasi niente. Sì, sì, esce, ma non è come 8 chilometri. Io mi piace fare più, tipo questa 8 chilometri o 5, 6 chilometri perché è più alto, più camminare, più meglio per me, ok? Non lo so come si dire. Meglio per me, ho approfittato questa settimana che non c'è la scuola, ho approfittato di esco sempre fuori ogni sera per camminare. Meno male ho trovato una vicino che lei va fuori ogni giorno perché lo vuole dimagrire un po'. So, approfittato bene. Magari ho preso un po' raffreddore per questa perché mercoledì, no, diciamo giovedì, tempo è troppo umido tempo, ma volevo uscire lo stesso perché questa settimana c'è la scuola, non posso fare. Giovedì c'è un po' umido è troppo alto, giovedì, venerdì, magari ho preso da questa, non lo so. I'm trying to catch up. Hi, Matna, how are you doing? We thank God. I think you should say esco instead of esco. Sì, esco. È meglio esco. Sì. So, come stai a tutti? I know you guys that I don't understand Italian because this live chat. I promise everyone that speaks Italian here, especially my prof Gaetano, to speak half Italian, half English. Okay, so hi Lady King, ciao, ciao cara mia, come stai? Buona domenica a tutti, come stai? Tutto bene? So, My title of today is also about the Postapay and post office not issuing post credit card and Postapay card Visa card to Nigerians. So I'm trying to refresh. Whoa. In una settimana sei già molto migliore nel parlare italiano. Keep this. Grazie mille. Infatti, questa settimana che andato a camminare con una vicino. Io ho parlato quasi tutto un'ora e mezza italiano con lei, parla solo italiano con lei. Io un po', wow, riesci a fare? Ho parlato solo italiano per un'ora, senza interrompere con inglese. No, no, voglio migliorare un po' perché ce l'ha questa desiderio di parlare più italiano perché sono qui. È un momento di parlare, parla bene italiano, se giusto. Allora, finalmente ho ottenuto mia Postapay Evolution. Davvero? Come ha fatto? Lady King, how did you do it? Please, can you help people that is here? Because this whole videos that is going around YouTube, a lot of people making a false accusation to Italian government. And I saw a lot of them using Salvini's picture as their thumbnail just to drag attention, just to drag hatred towards Italian government. It's just something that I don't like. It's really crazy because they don't verify something. They just come here and start pouring whatever they want to say or trying to get attention from people. I don't know what they are doing, but it's really sad. After that Sunday, I watched a couple of videos about the whole Postapay stuff, and it was sad. And it was sad that people can just pick up their camera, and because they rejected one person or two persons, they will just, without verifying anything, they will pick up a phone and start recording and start, vomiting whatever they want to vomit just because they are they want view or something like that. I don't know, understand. So can you tell us how you get it, Lady King? Per favore, ciao King Martina. Hai visto? Quindi ha fatto molto pratica. Sì, ho fatto molto pratica questa, diciamo 4 giorni, perché lunedì è andata a scuola di Cosimo per il colloquio con maestra, ha fatto colloquio, lunedì non è andato a camminare, ma da martedì fino a venerdì è andato fuori con lei, anche ieri, uscito ieri con amici mie, amica mia o amici miei. Donna, so it's two ladies, amici mie, diciamo amici, perché amici is in general. So è andata fuori con loro, ieri è andato a Monza a fare un po', non è come questi giorni che ho fatto un'ora e mezza a camminare, ma ho fatto un po' più un'ora ma non è camminare veloce, camminato veloce, ma girato quasi centro Monza da un'ora o più di un'ora ieri con amici miei. So I think you should say, okay, I'm trying to catch up the whole Shablu. Lo scrivo inglese o italiano? No, no, tu scrivi italiano, Lady King, scrivi italiano anche. Scrive perché se c'è una persona che voglio Postapay Evolution che abita in Italia, è veramente questa persona ha già capito italiano, anche se poco, anche se questa non lo so cosa ha scritto. Spiego io. La mia vita dice, spiego io, scrive in Italia o in inglese, come vuoi, ok? Come vuoi. Hope everyone here has speed. I don't really have speed. We're using my husband's own, so I'm trying to make mine, but I don't really have. But I think it's because he has his own, so he does most of the important stuff. He booked the appointments, so this is why I was reluctant to get my, but I think I'm going to make mine. He got his own the first month. The speed came out, so me I don't have yet. I don't have speed, but it's very important. I don't have because he has. Okay, So, but it's very, very important. Everyone should get that because it's really, really good now. There's some offices that if I think there's some offices you can't go without having that speed. So everyone should go get that thing done because it's very important right now. Yes, I have a speed already, Martina. A speed ricoverable. Magari questa Postapay, se persona non ce l'ha speed, let's say speed, magari questo è il problema di Postapay anche. Let me put up on this Postapay while we wait for Lady King to write the how she got hers, because I also suspect that because she has speed, they will give it to her. So if you are here and you're looking for a way to get that your poster pay evolution, I think you should go verify your speed, verify your document, because the speed is kind of you verifying your document, okay? Updating your document into the government system, okay, is that is the same, okay? So if you don't have speed and you really want to get that poster pay, I think that is the first thing you should do. Get your speed updated. I cannot say that I'm in Nigeria, this is why they did not update mine, because my own in my own case, um I made a video about the problem I have with my Postapay. My Postapay was working perfectly until after a few months ago, when I needed to update my surname, and the person that did the job did the wrong job. Instead of updating, she blocked the fiscal code that she wasn't supposed to block. So um and also cashback is working. Yeah, cashback has been working since last year, and there is another one that now that is lottery. Yes, I don't know if most of you know about the lottery own. Yes, ce l'ha questa lottery. I don't know. I'm going to look for it. Questa lottery, magari attiva in qualche negozio, lottery del scontrino. Let me write it here in case you don't know. You have to register with it. Lotteria scontrino. I don't know the site. I did mine again. You have to when you register it, you have a code here. Whenever you go to shopping, you use this code. You can win money. You can win a lot of things if you are one of the lucky one. A lot of stores has it. Like a lot of supermarkets is active on the supermarkets, and how it works when you go to shopping. When you after before you pay, you make sure you give them the code. Because when you register, they will give you a code. Make sure you give them the code to before your payment. Who knows, you can win millions, who knows. So this is active, and the cashback is active as well. For those of you that don't know about this, it's been on TV. For those of you that don't watch news, I think it's time you start watching news, because this has been on TV. They've been talking about it on TV, so you might want to check it out. I don't remember how we got it downloaded, because you have to go to something. I think you should type it. Anybody that is living in Italy should type this on their browser, and it will come up here. You only have to register, and you will get your code that you insert whenever you do your shopping at the supermarket. And you can, cashback is still on as well. Cashback is another way to, Italian government is trying to reduce cash payments, and this is why cash. Hey, Philly, ciao cara mia, come stai? Come stai? Lady King, stiamo aspettando. Stiamo aspettando. So, if you are here and you've been to the post office, and post office haven't given you rejected or did not give you a poster pay, please write it at the comment section. But you guys know, let me just put this here, because based on the videos I've seen on YouTube, because I wasn't aware of the whole post office stuff that is going around, ok? Se tu non capisci inglese e vuoi italiano, dimmi, ok? Scrive, ok? Per spiegare in Italian anche, okay? So I saw a lot of video. I don't know if these people are looking for view. I know a lot of people want viewers on YouTube, but me, I have a lot of things I could make to blow my channel. But integrity is what matters. The respect, how you put yourself on the internet is what matters, because you don't know who is watching and who is not watching. You might be making a YouTube video for the view, At the end of the day, you're destroying your own self or your image or your reputation and everything that might comes with it. So I saw a lot of videos that are saying that this post office don't give this and post. Hi, Lady King, please, I need the updates. How did you get yours and how long did it last? What are the things they require? Did they give you any problem about the Postapay? Please, can you help? Write in English. If you are good in Italian, okay, so I'm not worried about it writing in Italian at all. So you guys know that couple of months ago, Nigerian, that was December, Nigerian government blocked cash, bank deposits from all these apps that send money, such as Sendwave, Azino, there are a lot of them. I think Western Union, a lot of them. Any app that send money to Nigeria, we all know that 3 months ago or 4 months ago, Nigerian government blocked them from sending money into accounts. And no matter how much corrupt we might think the government is in over there, in our country, let me just put it that way, they are also still working to reduce the fraud that is going around and money laundering that is going around. So you guys don't know, because before government will take a decision, government speak with each other, they communicate with each other. They can't come online and tell you that if Nigerian government came to Italy and they asked Italian post office or Italian government to block Postapay. That is not true. They still issue Nigerians Postapay, but in some case they want you to have that thing called speed. What we are talking about here, the speed is very very important, because speed helps them to verify your information. I remember 2 years ago, I think less than a year ago or thereabouts, when I went to the Nigerian embassy to get my passport, a lady that was working in the Nigerian embassy said, and this is not my word, this is what I heard from the embassy. I was there to collect my passport, and the lady said that a lot of people are owing, like a lot of people has three passports with three different names, and they are investigating that. So imagine someone owning a three Nigerian passport, three different. One person has three passports. One person has three passports and use it to do different things. Here in imagine that the disaster that is happening, and they're investigating it. So the money laundering, to be honest with you guys, from here to Nigeria is too much. There are a lot of immigrants. I know that immigrant, and there is, I know that all immigrants are not bad. Please do not go out there and start saying Tessy said that all immigrants are bad. That is not what I mean. Just pay attention and listen to what I'm saying, please. Most of these immigrants that claim that they don't have a job, they don't know how to work and all that, they stay in the camp for years and collecting the money from the government. Most of these people, at the end of the month, they send up to 3,000, 5,000 euro back to Nigeria. How did they make those monies? Post office has no good data to track most of the money that is wired from their system, from their electronic card, credit card, and all this. A lot of people are using it as a money laundry. A lot of people are sending money back to them. A lot of people that claim that they are not working, that they are immigrants, that there is no job, are sending money more than the people that are working in Italy. So they are looking into these things. This is the reason why they don't like easily issue card to anybody that will request it for it. They will make sure that you have a good base before they issue you a card. Of course, this is not the reason why my card was blocked. My card was just their mistake, and I didn't want to go back there, because I know if I push them more, they are going to unlock it, or they're going to do whatever they want to do to get it. But I am not worried about post office right now, because I already have a bank from Deutsche Bank. Okay, so let me get that message, that chat from Lady King. They could not do it. I went to another one, and the man called the head office and they told him what to do. He told me he will call me when everything is sorted out. Okay. Oh, okay, no problem. So the basically the mostly they don't issue post office right now to people that don't work. Like if you don't have a job, they don't really issue. And now they started investigating. Just like when I opened, for those of you that are still here, and you want to try another bank, but that bank is not fortunate the way Postapay is. For Postapay is like it's like they are open to the worldwide. They don't even have enough data to secure your money in the reality of everything. I'm telling you the truth. The reason why I say this is that people can hack into your accounts. Like, these people, these hacker, these fraudulent, they are very intelligent. Like, they are super intelligent and they know how to operate machines. They can be using your own card to transfer money wherever they want to transfer without touching the amount you have in your card. They can be using your code to do whatever they want to do without touching the money you have in your card for to get suspected because they're just trying to wire money around with using a different person's card. The reason why I said it is because I remember a few months ago when I blocked my Postapay, when I asked them to block my Postapay because they couldn't do the job and I don't have patience to wait for them for the whole of the things they are doing. After it's not up to 24 hours that I asked to block that Postapay. I got an email from unknown, they said they are PayPal, but I know I don't log into PayPal via browser. I always log into PayPal via app on my phone. And I also know that when PayPal, because I'm using PayPal Italian, when PayPal Italian is communicating with me, they communicate with me in Italian language and not in English. So it's not up to 24 hours that these people, I asked them to block my card. I got an email saying that the credit card that is associated to my PayPal is blocked. So how did these people got to know that my credit card is blocked? How did that happen? So the thing is that one of the things you need to look into is that post office don't even check. They don't check who is using your card and they don't even monitor the money transaction. And the money laundry going out of Italy to Nigeria is too much. And Nigerian government is worried about because when they check the data of everything, they can't even track those money laundering. And they are, FCC, I think that is what is called in Nigeria. They are really working hard to, according to Buhari government, I don't know. So they are working hard to stop the whole money thing. And do you know how people receive money now in Nigeria? If you want to send money right now to Nigeria, do you know the reason why Nigerian government place it on dollar cash, like dollar pickup, not dollar cash, not even paying only on those that has dollar account you are able to deposit in the account. But how many Nigerians actually have dollar accounts or euro accounts? And even if they have that dollar and euro accounts, how much if there is an amount you will wire into those accounts, you will be suspected immediately. So now Nigerian government place it dollar pickup, not anymore putting money into people's account. Before I can use send wave to pay money into whoever account I want to pay without the person going to bank to pick it up. But right now they have stopped it. Like they've stopped it. You have to go to a particular point. That point with the EFCC code and everything, with the camera control and everything, your data control, they know how much you're picking up at that point. So people that are pointing hand to Italian government, the ones that are using Salvini's picture to get viewers and saying all bullshit they are saying, should also think that this government, this country are also human beings. And most of the things, most of the consequences that good Nigerians are receiving in Italy are bad consequences. Most of the bad experience the good ones, are having in Italy are caused by the bad ones that decide to spoil the name of the country, that use the name of the country to, paint the whole bad image towards the good ones. So the good ones are the ones suffering for these consequences. Now they will issue you a Postapay if only you have a job. Because even for me, someone that said he or she is immigrant that can't work, how do you make up to 3,000 euro a month? How do you make up to 5,000 euro a month? And one of the reasons why Italian government is going cashless and reducing cash transaction is to track this whole system. So they started the system, the operation from their own head office owned by government, because post office actually is owned by government and other private sectors. So they started from there to start cutting it down because you feed on government. You say there is no job. Government is the one paying you money. Government gives you a home. Government do almost all your services because you said that there is no job. But feeding under government, you are sending more than what government gives you. You are sending more than what actual person is earning at the end of the month. So how do you get those money? This is the question. So this is the reason why they're cutting that. It's not because of our skin color or because of where we come from. There's a lot of good Nigerians in this country working really, really hard, and they are on top of their game, like the work they are doing. So before we point this whole thing, we should know that most of the time our own people are the one that brought this whole thing on us. On the let me say, Nigerians are the one that brought some Nigerians are the one that brought these whole consequences that the good ones are facing. So right now, if you don't have a job, I'm not sure that the post office will issue you a card until they know that you have a job, because a lot of people are using it to send money. They're using it to loan money around from here to Nigeria. So governments are into it. Italian government are into this matter. Nigerian government are into this matter. Trust me. So it's not about skin color or about the country or about your race. It's about investigation that is going on at this moment. Let me try to catch up everyone's to cut the story short. They finally sent him email that it has been solved because they investigate. Something that most people don't understand. Even when I didn't go back, in fact, I didn't. If I want to get another Postapay, I will have it, but I didn't go back because of the frustration, of the stress, because of the lady I encountered. The encounter I had with that lady, I was angry. I didn't go back. But if I had gone back, or if I need Postapay right now, I will go there and I will get it. Because before Deutsche Bank issued me that their bank, because I'm using Deutsche Bank Easy right now, and Deutsche Bank Easy is too secure, like too freaking secured, because it's not every app I can use that Deutsche Bank card to. I can't even use it to send money to Africa. I can't even use it to transfer money in all these money transfer app. I can't even do that. I can only use it to send money to another person that is living in Europe, but I can shop on all these registered big sites. I can shop with them. That is not a problem. But it took about 15 days for them to solve everything, do all their investigation out before I could get that card. So I think this is what post office is trying to. It's not anymore go to the cashier desk and give them your documents and immediately they will activate a card for you. They have to sort. They have to check for your information to make sure that you are updated in the country. And if you are the part that is not, you don't care about the rules and regulation in Italy, you don't care about you fighting on the street, you don't care about you doing anything, you are just doing what you're doing, or and you expect them to, whenever you need something, they will give it to you. It doesn't work that way anymore, because a lot of things are being updated in Italy here, and everybody needs to update with them. So it's not about skin color, it's about your data as well. And depends on the post office that wants to help you, because sometimes because of what is going on right now, most of them don't even know how to work. And one thing again that you should know is that it's not everybody that is sitting in that post office that know what they are doing. I remember my husband is Italian. He went to get a post because he has this account, conto libretto, something like that. He went to get a card for this conto libretto, and this conto libretto was open in Bari, where he's on his South Italy. So he wanted to get the card. They don't know how to get the card. In fact, after the office at this in Bari explained how he could get the card, he went to the post office here in the city where I am living right now. They don't know how to do it. Okay, they finally do it based on the example that the South Italy give them. They finally did it. And do you know that they just gave him a card without activating the card? So another thing you should know that is that it's not everybody that works in the post office don't know their job. You have to push them, you have to press them to get what you want. So most of them are just there, have the basic. All they know is to, take your information and they register you, or send post office, or if you have account there, or to give you money. Those basic things are the only things they know how to do. But anything that has to do with, dipping down, updating, and real Excel, most of this post office, most of people that is working there don't know what they are doing. That was the reason why I had an issue a few months ago with them that even the lady refused to close my account and give me my money when I got fed up with them. And I asked them to close the account and give me my money. That I'm done with this stress. She didn't know what to do. She said I should go to agency entrate to verify my fiscal code. I was, what the heck are you talking about? We called agency entrate. Agency entrate said they have no rights to block anything, any of my data. That even if I like to change them 5 times, that I'm entitled to change them whenever I want. And their job is to give me fiscal code of any name I change, as long as I don't have any problem with the government. The post office don't know what they are doing, that they have to call their head office. So this is why I'm telling you that maybe the person you are actually coming in contact with don't even know their job to start with. They don't even know how to go about this whole thing, because it's not everybody that is sitting right there in the post office know what they are doing. The head office are the one operating everything. We called the head office. The head office was laughing. I was like, why did they block your fiscal code in the at the post office? Why did they do that? They are not supposed to do that. But they did it. They did it at the end. But I just got frustrated, and then I left there. So let me catch up with this thing. I went there. I went three different post office. They could not do it. I went to another one, and they called the head office. You see, so just try different post office, because it's not all post office that actually working. All post office are no, most of the people working in the post, they don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are. They don't even know how to anything that has to do with card, anything that has to do with credit card, or those hard jobs that is learned computer how will I put them IT people that know that can do it. Those It's not everybody that works in the post office that know how to operate IT. So they can reject you. Hold on, Christina is here. Hey, they can reject you because they don't know what they are doing. So don't put it on because we are Nigerians and all that. And it's kind of funny that people that carry this matter on their head and putting their the title Nigerians are not even Nigerians. These people are not even Nigerians. These people are Ghanaians. These people are other country using Nigerians to get view on YouTube. Putting Nigeria out. Everything now is like a trade now on YouTube, that these Africans that live in Italy right now are using Nigerian name to make money. They are using Nigerian name to draw data to their page, which is sad, because most of these Nigerians that actually experience this are not on YouTube to talk about it. But these people, when they hear any little story, they will come on YouTube and they will start blagging, and they put Nigerian name everywhere. Every bad news, they put Nigerian name and start Nigerians this, Nigerians that. Why is that? Because I'm kind of frustrated about that. Seeing all these African countries. I'm sorry, I'm not differentiating, but if you're not in Nigeria, I'm not sure you can judge every time everything sad, everything. In fact, everything basically sad. How Nigerians are living in Italy, as if Nigerians are the only immigrant in Italy. Nigerians are not the only immigrant in Italy. So why is it only Nigeria? Why how Nigeria? And when you click on those videos, these people that is making these videos are not Nigerians. Why is it so? This is something I need to understand. Um, Hello, everyone. Hi. They have hacked my Postapay and used my money there before post could know the block. Yeah, post office is very easy. That is like the post office is very easy to hack. So even if you are trying to get post office account, you should be also careful where you use it. You should be very careful the site you use it, because it's very easy to hack. They don't have a like correct secure system in this card. I'm telling you guys, because I've had the experience. They don't have it, so they are very easy to hack in this whole post office card. They are very easy. If any tiny mistake you made, your post office your postal pay is hacked. Trust me, guys. um Shout Janet, welcome Gloria. Thanks Janet. Thanks Ifi. Janet and IJ. I'm trying to cash up motivated. I think they should use illegal immigrants. I think so. I think people are still using black market to send the money. They are still using black market to send the money. Yes, they are still using the but when a lot of people had that poster pay, because okay, let me tell you guys a story. Few years ago, someone I know called me. He isn't living in Italy. But he gave me a call that I should make SIM card for him, Italian SIM card for him. I was like, why will I make Italian SIM card? For why will I get a SIM card and send it to you and send the number to you or send you a SIM card? You are not living in Europe. Why will I do that? He said, but other country or other people are doing it. I was like, to get a SIM card in Italy, I have to use my identity card to get a SIM card. And if anything go wrong with that particular number, it's me, government will chase. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. They said that people like in the UK or other country are doing the same thing. They can buy a SIM card and send to somebody that lives in Africa to use it to do whatever they want to do or send to somebody that I was like, no, I am not going to be part of this because it's my document, it's my name that has to be in line. So a lot of people are actually doing this. And this is why I say that a lot of people has, a lot of Nigerians from the embassy. Embassy knows about this and they're investigating this. A lot of Nigerians has three passports. Three passports. One person owns three passports with three different names. So imagine what they are doing with these passports they are owning. Imagine what they are doing with it. Do you imagine what they are doing? Most of them come, I'm sorry to say, but most of them come as an immigrant that don't have passports. When they stay here and they have their stay and then they can travel, the name they give to the government when they arrive, the name they registered it as they come in here. When they travel back home, they will use their real name to make another card, another passport for themselves, and come in here and use it whichever way they want. So there's a lot of things involved that we don't know. So we can't just come out here and start blaming a particular part and not hearing the other side of the story when something happened, especially when something happened to Nigerians, because there are a lot of things involved that we should also look into. Okay, we should look into a lot of things because a lot of things are going wrong that we don't know about. And it's time that every Nigerian start voicing out. If you experience anything that is not appropriate living in Italy, you should come out and tell your story and don't let another person tell your story. Come out and tell your real story. Stop letting people tell your story and tell it the way they want because that is bad. Okay. People are still using yes, a lot of them are still using black market to send it. That is for sure. Unique lady is late today. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, Econ, high pressure. Thanks for the things. I'm trying to catch up. Hi, Unique. Okay, Nick. Those doing a black market are also contributing to bad governments. Every day for thief, one day for the owner of the. Of course, Janet. One day, every day for the thief, and one day for the owner of the house. True, because this is really really bad. Trust me, we think that government don't know about it, but government track every of our activities. Even the selected ones, we think they don't know. They track every movement, like every movement they track it. So imagine you doing something today and say, oh, I don't have anything to lose. Do you know the consequences you're building for your own children that you're giving birth to in this country? You are building enough the consequences is not it might not affect you, but your children are going to face those consequences. So before you do something, think about your children as well. Because you might be doing something, you might be enjoying it, but your children bears the same name. And when your children grow, your children will be the one to, suffer for your own sin, which is nobody prays. I don't even pray for my children to suffer for my own sin. I don't even do anything that I will leave for my children to carry the cross. No, I want to carry my own cross. And when they grow up, they carry their own cross. So when we are doing something, we should also think that these consequences, our kids are going to be the ones to, carry these consequences, take this load, this whole thing that we are doing right now. But a lot of people don't know about this. A lot of people don't know, and it's sad. Yes, Martina. Good evening. I'm really angry because bad Nigerians are spoiling things for we. Bad a lot, like a lot, and it's sad. It's really really sad. Please, I don't have speed. You need to go update your speed. Your husband must have had speed, so you ask your husband if he doesn't have, let him get his speed done. Speed also help you to get fast access to the information you need. Maybe if you want to call healthcare system, you want to book an appointment, speed helps you to get that appointment booked fast rather than taking you slow. Just giving them the number of your speed, we get everything sorted out for you. There's a lot of benefits on speed. So if you don't have speed, I'm going to be advising you guys right now to go. It doesn't take anything to make speed. You can use your telephone, you can use your computer to do speed. Okay, so just update it. You go to Postapay and verify everything. It's very, very easy to do. So if you don't have speed right now, is this speed was affected last year. Yeah, towards October, July, August, September, October, or July, something like that. But it was last year, started last year. So if you don't have speed, please go get your speed. At least one person in the family should have speed. Uh, for for easy access to things when you want to book things. Okay, it helps in a lot of ways that me and you don't know. So go get that speed done. Purtroppo è così, molto inviano semplicemente i soldi che guadagnano in nero. Non è colpa loro. Lo Stato voglio recuperare i soldi evasi delle stessa. Yeah, it's kind of, it's like, I also blame Italian government because Italian government make a law, messo un nuovo legge oggi, ma non ce la controlla. C'è legge. Ogni giorno esco una, due, tre, quattro, sei, sette, otto leggi, ma nessuno controlla questa legge. Ma perché? Se fai legge senza controlla, ma non lo so, non lo so. Excuse me, guys. Italian government makes law without controlling it. So if this cashless thing actually work, I think it's good because most of the people I know, I don't know how to put it, but a lot of people actually work narrow than real job because Italian government don't control it. A lot of people base their job. In fact, going to Chinese store, and it was one of my mistakes going to Chinese salon to make my nails last year, and they rejected a card. I first of all went to Italian store to make the same nail, pay the same amount, and I paid with cards. And I went to Chinese store and they said they don't collect card. Why is that? Like, why is that? Because they know that by card, if you paying by card, government will track it and they will pay the appropriate tax. And it's also sometimes it's also fault of Italians that patronize this kind of activities because you can't tell me that you want your country to grow and you have a store that don't collect card and you still you go there like you always go there, you prefer going to that place, and you yourself you work as normal Italian and you pay your tax, you do everything clear, and you don't pay all government, you clear all the tax, but you will go to a store that said no to credit card. It's bad. I think this whole thing, Italian government, first of all, need to start putting control into their own law. Perché non posso fare legge senza controllo, non posso, veramente. You can have it, Ejoma. Go and get speed. It's very important. No, speed is very very important, especially now, like it's a hot cake right now when you want to go to healthcare system. It's very very good. Or when you want to book an important appointment, speed helps you get that fast. But if you don't get speed, they will play with you. They might not even answer because everything now, most of the system right now is not anymore a human being that is answering them. It's machine now. Everything is now programmed. Most of the activities, most of appointments is programmed now on the machine. And when the machine pick the call, the machine will ask to put your speed. When you put your speed, the machine will book the appointment for you. Any appointment you want. It's not anymore human contact that will start looking for your data, looking for asking you to call your codice fiscale and all thereabout. Now machine will respond to you, and the moment you put your speed, machine will automatically check everything and check the appointment and book the appointment for you. So if you don't have speed living in Italy, please go get it because it's very very important right now. Nobody knows tomorrow. So if you don't have speed, please go get one. At least one person in a family should have speed. Okay, please. I use my speed to do all bonuses that I merited last year, direct and access IMS from it. You see, very easy to do because if you start calling only IMS with your fiscal code, it's kind of is very. I remember when I did when I then speed wasn't out when I was pregnant for Christina to get that bonus the mama something like that. I think that was how much should they normally pay pregnant women. So I know how much the stress that we went through before that we got that thing done. So please, how do we get it? Is it an app to download? I will advise you to go to let me search for her name because she made a video about it few days ago. She's a Nigerian YouTuber here. Her channel name is Bukola Ori. I think most of you as well should start doing making that video for Nigerians too. Maybe I will make the video, but my friend already made the video. So Bukola Ori channel. Go to this channel. She made a video. She uploaded a video a few days ago. Go to her channel. Watch how to get the speed done, how to use your mobile phone to make it, and how to use computer to book it. Okay. So go to her channel and tell her that I send you. So watch her speed, and she also uploaded another video about booking your post office tickets today. So she has that information on her channel. That is one of the reasons why I don't want to make the video. But if you're a young content creator here and you know how to do it, you also should make the video to create awareness for those Nigerians that don't want to watch news but to watch YouTube. A lot of them don't watch news, but a lot of them watch YouTube. So you create it for them and let them know that speed is important. Like speed is important right now in Italy. So that when they call and nobody responds to their appointments, or when they ask them speed, they will so they will make, because most of them, trust me, most of them will be feeling like, what is speed? What is speed? What is speed? What is speed all about? Most of them don't know about speed. Okay. So if you're a content creator, you should make a video about speed, telling, trying to educate our own people what the importance of having speed right now if they are living in Italy, because it's very, very important. Okay. So check it out. Check that channel out, Unique Lady P. Okay. I use my speed to do all my Gaetano. Non riescono a fare sentire la propria voce perché 90% sono corretto, ecco perché. Ah, sì, è vero. But the speed is it per family or per head? Per head, adults mostly. You and your husband can have it, but your daughter no. It's adults. Every adult need the speed. Okay. Unique. You go to post to get it and activate it on your own. I have and my husband has. So every parent need it. It's just kids, but every adult is very, very important for adult. I'm just reluctant to do mine because I don't see it. It's just me. But I'm ready to do mine. I'm going to get mine done. I didn't do mine because my husband has it and he does most of the booking. Most of the appointment he does that. So, but I think I need to get mine because never say never in this life. Okay. Um, do you have to pay for it? No, you don't have to pay for it, IJ. She can have her own too. It's individual thing. It's individual thing. It's not because there's some place you will go to alone without your husband or without your wife. You need it. So it's individual thing. It's not about one head family. It's me. Like I said earlier, it's me that don't. I didn't put interest, but right now I want to do mine as well. So okay, and you can't do cashback with that speed. No, you can't do cashback with that speed because last year I activated cashback, but I didn't really shop much with my card. I normally do shopping with my husband card, or even as we are here, I know I have a Salonga's a credit card that I can only shop in a Salonga, and that is where we do most of our shopping. So but my husband card, we use it a lot. So I actually activated speed when I was in before going to South Italy December. So I use it for a couple of months. If you don't, you can do the cashback, but if you don't have speed, it lasts for a month and they will ask you to update your details again. So having speed helps you to keep it open all the time. So this is one of the reasons why speed is very, very good. Okay. You can't do a cardio without speed. Yeah, you can pay with it and receive with it too. Yeah, it's true. Where do we see chance to make video? You can make everybody. You can do that. I know it's not easy to be a content creator, but if you know, Martina, you as well, you are a content creator here on YouTube. So, and you follow most of the Nigerian channel, and most of Nigerian channel, they follow you a lot. Most of these people don't know what this is all about. Like they don't know. Literally, a lot of people don't know, especially a lot of Nigerians or Africans don't know that this is very, very important. Before they come online and start screaming, Italian government did this or Italian government did that, I think is we owe them that to explain to them that the reason why they should do this, because in the reality, when you look into this whole thing, you see our people will always ignore things. We don't take things serious until the thing started destroying, and that's is one of the reasons why I'm angry sometimes, because we just stay and say, "Ah, it's not important, leave it. I have my codice fiscale." Now, non è solo codice fiscale, non è più questione di codice fiscale, non è più. Adesso è questione di speed. Se non ce l'ho speed, ce l'ha limitato. For you to have access to many things happening in Italy, ci voglio speed. And you don't have to pay money to get the speed. You activate it, you can activate it with your phone, or you can go to the post office and get it by yourself. The speed is like, it's like the, can I put it this way? Don't, you guys shouldn't be scared. Okay. Speed is like the what's how this what is it called again, that a lot of people, Africans, are scared of right now, and most Christians are scared of. It's like oh, what is it called again? This thing oh, what is it called again? I don't know the name. Who knows the name? This thing that everybody is saying that they will put into your body to monitor your system. Where is the word? What is the name? The name just escaped. Sheep. Yes, it's like sheep. Let me put it that way. That with that's your sheep, they will use it to activate anything about you. They will know every information. Like they will get every information you have. They will use it to know. And it's not also in Italy. Even when you travel out of Italy and you remain under European community, the European Union. With that your speed, you can access anything. Remember that if you're living in Italy, when you are maybe when you travel to something like France, Germany, Holland, Dutch, any place, all the countries, Spain, all these countries that are under European Union. If you're living in Italy and you have Italian documents and tessera sanitaria, now cheap speed, when you fell sick while on holiday or while in that particular journey, you can't pay money. You can always have access to the government office in that country. Okay, you don't pay. Italian government still covers it for you. So without this speed in the nearest years, you don't have access to those things. You can't have access to this kind of benefits. So this is one of the reasons why speed is very, very important right now. È molto importante, molto, molto importante. Per favore, vai a fare, ok? Nigerians potential strength is amazing, and I always wonder why they don't get organized much more than this. Senegalese community in my area is very organized, and they also collaborate with authorities. Questa è sicuramente vero, vero. Senegal's communities are more organized. I don't know about Ghana. I don't know if Ghana and Nigerians are the same, but it's really, really difficult. But I've not even been in the any community, Nigerian community, but I haven't had the community that is like based Nigerian community in Italy that is really, really strong like that. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why, honestly. Senegals, I have come in contact even my first year, 2014, living in Italy, when I did my A1 class, I met a Senegal girl. So Senegals, for no reason, they are very, very organized. Even in my class at this moment, I still have a Senegal guy in my class. He is working and he's going to school. And it was really, really sad because I remember 6 years ago when I met that Senegal guy, the brother-in-law to the or the brother of the girl that was going to school with me. So he was telling me about he encounter he had with a Nigerian guy that is begging in the front of the supermarket. So he said, as a black to black, because we consider one of the things that as black community, let me put it black, I mean, we love ourselves and we also attack ourselves. Let's put it this way. So, and we also really really love to help each other. So, as a black to black in Italy, so he said he saw this guy. He is a security Senegal. He saw this guy, a Nigerian, begging in front of a supermarket called Coop. You guys, if you live in Italy, Coop is almost in all over Italy. So he walked to this guy and said, "My brother, why are you begging? I can help you get a job in a security company where I am working because you are young, you are fit. So can I help you get a job in this place?" The guy, the Nigerian guy, just look at this Senegal guy and say, "What did I need a job for? I can make more money begging on the street and without paying tax. Why will I go to work and pay tax? Why I can beg more than what you guys earn and pay tax in a month?" That is sad. Like this guy I'm talking about wasn't using iPhone. The Senegal guy was not using iPhone, but the guy begging in front of the supermarket is using iPhone. And this is the same guy that maybe tomorrow, if he fell sick and go to the hospital and they check his tax and check how many years he's been in Italy, and he has no history of tax, and maybe he fall into the wrong hand of doctor, because I can't say that all the doctors or all the nurses in Italy are perfect, because no human being is perfect. In every country, you find the ones that are, that don't like the color of your skin, or don't like your personality, or don't just look at your face and don't like you. Maybe when tomorrow when they fall sick, or maybe when they need help and go to these offices that maybe the lady or the man will be in the bad mood and they check your data, how long have you been here, and you have no solid background, you don't pay tax, and you've been living in the country for so many years, and they don't want to attend to you. How do you blame them? But how can you blame them? A Nigerian told this guy, no, he doesn't need a job. Like the guy was ready to offer to talk to his boss to offer him a job in a security company. He said no, he doesn't need it. That he makes more money begging. That he doesn't want to pay tax to Italian government. He doesn't want to give back to the government that he can go to the hospital tomorrow and get free treatment. Can you do that in America? In America, you don't have insurance. You go to the hospital, they will abandon you no matter how much sick you are. They will abandon you outside the hospital. You go to anywhere, Holland, you don't work, you don't have insurance, you are sick, you go to the hospital, they will abandon you outside, including in British, the England or UK that we a lot of Nigerians love. You don't have insurance, they're going to abandon you. It's only in Italy that they actually come here and do whatever they want and get treatment the way they want. And we still come out here on YouTube, on social media to criticize these people. I don't get it. That is what I don't get. Our own government even care more about cows, their cow, the benefits, the amount they sell cow, how much their cow worth than their own citizen. And we come into another man's country, the person give us free lights, house free, give you money every week, and you still find a way to criticize these people because you are here only to take and not to give back to the country. And most of them that are here come here, the government send you to school, train you, and you think that getting a money moving to another country that pay you more is better than giving back to the country that helps sponsor you to go to school and achieve those things. You move out of the country that sponsored you. You don't care about giving back to the country. Rather, some of them will come online and start criticizing this country that helped you in so many ways that your own government never thought of helping you. This is something I don't understand. When I see people criticizing Italian government, criticizing Italy in general, because it's not just the government, Italy in general, it saddened me because back home I was born and raised in Nigeria. And Nigerian government don't give a damn where you live. People still live in the middle of canon in Nigeria, and government don't care about them. It's an individuals right now, celebrities that are the one going into those canon, helping those individuals, sending kids to school because government don't care. But here in Italy, government send your kids to school. If you have a child, government will make sure that they will give you a roof, they will give you a house where you, even if it's a community house, but at least they will provide something for you and your child. I think it's better. It's not. We have to start educating our people living in Italy to make good use of the benefits they are having here, and not just sitting down and take, take, and start pointing fingers to the government that did them nothing. Honestly, let me catch up with the message. You compare with it, and because they are enemies to themselves. They are really enemies to themselves because it's sad. It's sad. Getting the Nigerians snitch a lot. They are never their brothers. They never the brothers keeper. True, honestly, exactly. Martina, Senegalese love each other. Senegals love each other, so they even love other Africans. Can you imagine? I Recently, I told the guy that was in my class that I know a Senegal store that is not in my city, but in another city. I normally go there. The guy normally call me Sade because the guy said I look like Sade. I don't. The Sade is a Nigerian Yoruba singer. So the first time he saw me, he don't even know my real name. What he call, like if I call him on phone now to ask me if he has something, they have something I'm looking for. I can't tell him my real name. I can't tell him that it's Tessy calling me. If I say Sade, he was, Sade, Sade, why are you not calling me? You haven't been to our store for a long time. I just told the Senegal guy in my class that there is a Senegal store in another city. If you would like to visit, he asked me to give him number. Do you know that this guy quickly went to that store to recognize with his community? He was so happy to do that. Well, how many of us would be happy to jump out and go to, all these Nigeria? I don't even know how many people. I don't even know if there is any. I know one, of course, in San Giuliano. I know one a lady. She's married to Italian. She's an Igbo woman, and she has a big store in a big African store. I know that I've been there a couple of times. But how many of us are open-minded to do that? Even if you do that, you welcome, you welcome, you welcome. It's like a series I was watching yesterday on Netflix, Behind the Eyes or something like that, where if they notice that you are living better than them, they will snitch you. They will take over what you have. They will kill you to take over what you have, which is very, very bad. It's very, very bad. I heard that I hate that begging in front of the supermarket with passion. I hate that. One day they stopped my husband. I think that was in Ikea or that was in Carrefour. It was Carrefour. About three Nigerian guys or four Nigerian guys, healthy guys, almost my husband age. That was many years. But my husband is even younger than them. They stopped us. You know what they were screaming? Give us money, you marry our sister. Because you marry our sister, give us money because you marry our sister, give us money. I was like, what the F is wrong with these people? These guys are healthy young guys, standing in front of the store, begging money and telling my husband to give them money because he married to a black girl. Because I know that we Nigeria, we have this feeling to recognize other Nigerians. We have that. We have that in us. When you meet a Nigerian, you will know, even without talking to the person, you know that this person is a Nigerian. They were screaming, give us money, you marry our sister. Give us money, you marry. I was like, I told my husband, in fact, I personally tell my family not to give these people begging in front of the store money, especially these young ones. Of course, old ones, I can. I do give old ones money because I know probably they are sick or they are too old to go to work or anything, but not always. I don't make it habits. But you see those young men and women begging in front of the store, I don't accept that. No, there is things to do. I don't accept that and screaming, give us money, money us. It was so embarrassing. Like, it was so all the Italians, they all paused and we were like, what is going on here? Like, why? Why would I give him money? Why would my husband give him money because he's married to a black? Because he's married to a black. Why would I do that? Why would my husband give him money? My husband wake up early morning to go to work and earn his money. He sweats to earn his money. So why will I go to the street and start dashing money? If I have enough to dash, I have a lot of responsibility in Africa to send it to Africa, people that actually need it, and not people that already have the opportunity to live in Europe to make good use of the time, like the opportunity they have here. They choose not to make use of that opportunity. They choose to beg. Why will I give you money as a help? Like I was talking to a brother of mine living in the UK. I was talking to him how these young men beg in Italy was like you can never see such in the UK. You can never see a young black man begging in the UK, standing in front of the store and begging in the UK. I because they refuse to do the actual jobs and they end up criticizing there is no job. There is job in Italy, but it depends on how you want to do it. You see all these people driving bicycle, delivering food at home. Do you know how much these people make? But a young Nigerian guy will sit down at home to press social media to watch whatever that is happening And at the end of the day, he wake up and go to beg. And when you ask him why is he begging, he said that there is no job, but there is job you can do. There is security job you can do. There's a lot of job you can do, but you choose not to beg. But you put it on the on the government. You put the blame on the Italian government, and the Italian government don't have a job. But there is always job for everyone, no matter how little or how big it is. I think right now this is the time we should start educating our people because it's getting out of hand. They are putting charcoal, they are painting the good Nigerians bad because a lot of them now are thinking that a lot of the ignorant ones are thinking that Nigerians are just the begging, Nigerians are poor. Nigerians are not poor. We are not poor. Our country, we are rich, we are intelligent, we can do everything we put our mind into. So these people trying to put us down, it's time for us to also rise up and attack them too, for this country to see the good part of our country and not always the bad part of our country. Nothing. Some are there begging because that's the way they can get more money to do things for themselves. It's not only that because they can do other things. They can do other things as well. Honestly, I had a misconception that Nigerians are organized or united rather. In South Africa, everyone call each other brother and they help each other when they see you in difficult. But here, it's different here because there's something people you help here, they will end up, you know, killing you to inherit what you have here. That is what it is here. Especially here in Italy. Other countries they are actually united because even in the UK, they are kind of united. You can still see organizations that are united, but not really all. Because we know that I know the reason why we are not really united because Nigerians is made up of different tribes and different cultures. Nigerians is big enough to be a continent on their own. Let me just use that word. Nigerians is the only country that speaks more than five different languages. A country speaking more than five different languages. In Nigeria, yes, Nigeria has Nigeria is a multi-language country. Nigeria is not like a country that speak only two languages or speak dialects. No, Nigerians has different cultures and different languages. So I think this is why we never agree with each other. I think this is why we don't want to agree with it because everybody has their culture and everybody wants to force their own law into another person or try to live whichever way they are raised because we have different culture, we have different background, we have different languages. One Nigeria can use language to sell the other Nigeria because you don't understand the other language, so they use the language you don't understand to deal with you. It's how it is. Nigeria is actually the way the language thing is in Nigeria. We can actually divide and divide into two or into three because Nigeria has different languages that we don't understand each other except it's English or you live in the country there or you learn that particular other language. So Nigeria is like a continent that needs to divide. Honestly, I'm sorry, I'm not like asking to divide Nigeria, but it's what it is. I think this is one of the reasons why we don't agree with each other and we don't, come together. Host, please, I was late. What did you say about the post pay inter? The poster pay, like Lady King here just gets her poster pay, and she said she tried three different post office, okay, before she could get it. They had to call their head office. And I'm going to advise you if you know what speed is. We talked about speed here too. If you don't have speed, you need to activate your speed because speed also help in this situation. All right. So if you don't have speed and they've been rejecting you this post office, you need to activate your speed and try again in a different post office and let them know that you need it. Okay. So first of all, if you don't have speed unique, go get your speed and try different post office because most of the time people that work in the post office don't know they are not good at IT and the only people that can do is someone if you meet a good person that can call the head office that will help you. This is the only way to get it done because these people don't know how to use IT. Most of them that works in the post office, okay. So, but first of all, I would advise to get your speed before going to try it again. Get your speed, all right? Because I think most right now they are trying to stop people. They are trying to make people get that speed before they can get access to so many things right now. So go get your speed first, then try another post office. Okay. Some are not there because they just want to be, but some have become an organized business. It's not a business because I've seen a place where they were fighting because of sports if the person that started begging there, others will pay the person to be able to beg there. It's a kind of a business, it's organized business right now. It's a business for them. So, and they earn more than somebody that goes to the office to work and they don't pay tax, which is bad. They don't pay tax for it, which is bad. Okay. So most of them know exactly what they are doing for me. If you ask me, the king. I always ask to those beggars out of the supermarket their reason, and I always receive the same disappointing answer. Disappointing answer. There is no job. Forget it. There is job. They might not pay you well. You might not get paid well, but there is job to do. This, even this American, this UK, if you are close to people that is living in these countries, and they tell you their story, how they are struggling to live, to meet up their need, to be able to save. If they tell you how many jobs they are holding, like how many jobs they are holding to meet up their to the end of the month to have extra into their account. I'm talking about these people that live in English speaking country. You won't believe it. You need to get close to the person that needs to open up to you. It's not easy. I know Italian salary is not too big, but you still have a way to relax. There is not too stressful. But people that lives in the UK, in America, in other countries tells you how much they are struggling day and night to survive with the same money they are paying them high salary, but the pay and everything is just too freaking much. So we should also consider that there is job for everyone. That is something I understand. If I'm in a difficult situation, I'm gonna end up being a cleaner until I survive to get to where I want. I might end up being a babysitter. I might end up being is also a reputation. What kind of reputation do you have? Are you a good person that someone that will employ easily? Are you the type that fight too much? Are you the type that have police report? This is another thing. All these things are involved. Are you the type that when they check your background check and they will see a good compliment or they will see bad notice? These are the things. Are you the type that when you go to work for maybe somebody employ you as a black lady employ you to work for the husband, you end up trying to seduce the husband in the office just to because you think that the person is better than you try to take advantage of the kindness of the person. It's a reputation as well. This whole thing can, but there is job. If it's only person that don't want to push harder that won't push harder. Because most of these people, they decide they've already given up in going to work because they think that begging gives them everything. They only know how to take and know how to give. Let's just put it that way. They only know how to. But when you learn to give, you will learn the importance of also working hard to be able to give. You will know that taking is not the only way of life, but giving is also important. So it's really disappointing because they never have a reasonable answer to that. Somebody taking begging as a job and refusing jobs that comes their way. Come on, they know what they are doing for me. They know. Lady King, it is by begging, I mean begging. Why not sell things like others do rather than begging? Exactly. Exactly. When I see a black person, I'm happy. I assume they can even speak my language, but I find black people mean or cold here, not excited like me. When I see them, I regret all that two African ladies. Honestly, don't Philly, I would advise you don't always smile. Of course, when I meet a black person, I always like give them a smiling face, but not like opening all my teeth. I'll just like only the person's eye to eye contact will tell me how to react to that person. Okay, I've been to Rome. The last time I was in Rome, we were in elevator. This stairs that this automatic stairs. The other lady was going down. She's a black lady. I was going up. We just look at ourselves. Only eye contact. After that eye contact, we just smile at each other, and it's not that will do that with you. So some people here are just cold-heartedly. So this is why a lot of people end up making friends with non-black people because at the end of the day, a lot of it's just what it is. Just be careful. Just be very very careful. That is what I would say. Martin, when I did text Amede, there was a fellow brother in Nigeria who says he has to beg just to eat. In fact, he says some of his fellow Nigerians did him bad exactly, but thank God today. Okay, if he has to beg, that guy has a future. Lady King, that guy has a future. This is why he know that if he didn't go to school, he might not live the kind of life he wanted. He begged because of the situation he was in at that moment. But he had that brain that going to school will open many ways for him. He nothing, not there is nothing wrong with begging. The begging I'm actually against is the people that have faced that begging as begging and take it for the rest of their life. But this guy begged. But this guy had that mind. He was so intelligent to start school, knowing that starting school will give him a lot of opportunity. So he begged to survive that at that moment. But he went to school. Right now, I believe he's living far better than those people that are still begging. So there is difference between having using begging as a hobby or as a job than begging for temporary. You know, you have a temporary situation and you beg for that moment and you are working hard to be a better person. I'm talking about these people that have been begging for just all they do is beg and beg and not having Christina, what is it? Sorry, sorry. I'm not having any reasonable thinking. I'm not thinking that they have to do other things rather than begging. This guy begged because he was in a difficult situation, but he had the mind to go to school. So he's a hero. He's a good person because he know that begging won't take him anywhere. You know that no honorable man will stand on the road and beg for the rest of his life. But most of these people beg for the rest of their life because they lack that integrity in them because they've already sold whatever they want to sell, their pride. They just decide to beg and make money by begging. No, Christina. No, no. Go to your brother. Philly, I detached. He doesn't beg anymore. Exactly, because he know what is good. He know the right thing to do. He doesn't beg anymore because he knew the right thing to do. He begged because he was in a difficult situation, which everybody understand. If I'm in a difficult situation, I can beg, for the moment. Christina, guys, excuse me. Papa will do it for you. Go to mom. If I'm in a difficult situation, of course I will beg at that moment, but I will not take it like a lifetime thing. I will beg for a help. I will ask for help to people to sustain me at that moment. But the problem is the people that take that begging as a business, as a hobby, take advantage of people, the good people that are actually helping people. This is the people I'm against. Not about people that just beg for temporary reason. Now he's not begging. Now he went to school. Now he has a good job. Now he's living well. Okay, there's difference between this that man and the other ones that are still begging on the street today. There's difference. Martina, when therefore they always put the blame on the government, but they don't look at that's the problem. You go to YouTube here, you will see them putting blame on government that did nothing, like government that did absolutely nothing to them. Government, Italian government, this Italian government, that Italian government, this Christina, if you climb there, I'm going to flog you this evening. Get down. They keep putting blame at the government because of their lack of, they just don't want to do something, but they always have somebody to blame. It's like you're not taking your own responsibilities. It's like you're not accepting your responsibility when you're wrong. It's like you're not accepting that you did something else and own it and accept it and learn from it. No, they won't own that their mistake. They won't own it. They will try to look for somebody to put it. I think this is one of the reasons why Africa is in the situation where they are today, because I know that UK messed most of African countries up by colonizing them, and France as well, and all the people that colonized us. But we are still putting blame on those. Meanwhile, we are the one actually spoiling this country because we are not anymore under colonization. We still give these people power over us, and we are blaming them. We are putting them in the front row, blaming them instead of us to think about how to fix ourselves. And we keep calling government. In Nigeria, individuals will go that works in the store, or let me just say a teacher that is teaching a secondary school or teaching in Christina get down or teaching in any institute. Instead of them to do their job right, they will take advantage of that little power they have to treat others bad. And you tell me, how can a country grow like that? How can people grow like that if they have that mindset? It's all about mindset, Christina. Christina, I'm going to lock that up. I'm not joking with you. Sit down, take the tablet, and wash. Um, he doesn't beg anymore. He has a good job with permanent contract. That is good. That is what I am saying. Talk to all these Nigerians. Talk to, if you have them as friends, talk to them. Beg them to go to school, to know the importance of, having a good contract, building their own career, even if tomorrow they have to leave this country to another. But when they check the country the way they're going to, when they check them, they will know that they have something. It's better than trying to fit hand to hand. It's better. It's better. Now he's living well. He's a good man, has a good job, living very well. Christina, one of the reasons why I don't actually like when you are to be by my side is because you keep moving around, you keep touching things, you never want me to be quiet. So I'm going to open that door. I will put it out there. You go to your father. I will lock the door. Sorry guys. You brought a house and also a new car. Okay, imagine he's living good. He can take any mortgage. He can go to bank. Bank will give him a mortgage. Bank will give him a mortgage to do whatever he wants to do. You see, there is benefits in going to school, in having a better job. There are a lot of benefits. You do the sacrifice when you have to do the sacrifice. This is why I decide to use my channel to talk about this and not, talk about problems. I decide I don't care about the viewers that is coming on my channel right now, but I decide to use most of my live video on my channel to, talk to people about the benefits in going back to school. Because if you are in this country and you want to live well, you want to have access to some things that you are denied access to right now, the way is to go to school and join the system. Join the system in the right way. Christina, join the system. This is the only way. If you refuse to join the system when you had the opportunity to join the system and it become late, don't blame the government. The government is not to blame. Christina, I take this thing and go. Take this thing and go give it to your brother. Go to play with it. See, the government is not to blame. You are the one to blame when it's become too late. This is something that our people don't understand. We always like job, money, without thinking right that there are other things we can do to have a permanent access in this country, to get a lot of benefits in this country. It's not about your salary only. It's not about only the salary you get. It's all about other benefits you can actually get. Your reputation, how you build, how you also train your children. Because trust me, our kids follows our footsteps. Our kids follows our footsteps. If your kids know that you're doing that kind of work and they will grow up, they will say, I don't need school. I just want to, go get that fasting done and not pay tax and do this, I'll do that. We influence our own kids too. He brought a house. Okay. If you don't have job, do share than begging in front of the supermarket. True, Martina, you're right. I think Indians are more united than Africa. Indians are more united than Africa. Indian and Asians, they're very united, very, very united. Trust me, we like switching and each other too much. We like it. It's like a food. It's like food. And you must know regions differ too with jobs opportunity. Region differs too. Yes, of course. A lot of people from the Christina. Guys, just give me 1 minute, okay? I'm not going to. This girl is disturbing too much. Sorry, guys. I have to do what I have to do because the girl won't listen. If I keep talking, she don't listen. Yes, region differ. If you live in South Italy, of course, South Italy is different from North Italy, so it's different. But you always have to look for where is best for you as well. You always have to look for that. But the important thing is to join the system the right way, enter the system by doing the right thing. By one of the things, if you have already certificate, like if you have a certificate from your country, you come in here, you update your certificate with their system, legalize the certificate you brought from your country, you learn the language here, update your certificate here, you will get into anything you want. As long as you can find a job, you will determine to reach that your goal. You can still reach that your goal from by living in this country. You can do it here. But a lot of us, like a lot of our African people, like give up and just continue doing what they are doing, which is very bad. Which is very, very bad, honestly. You brought a you see, that's just what I mean. Between Nigerians, there is not the same collaboration that I have seen in other African communities here in Italy. No, it's not. It's other African community, other parts. They are different. I don't really know what is wrong with us here, with Africans here in Italy. Do you know the reason why? In South Italy, I have met a Ghanaian man. This Ghanaian man has been begging. Like since I came to Italy, my first time in South Italy, I still met this Ghanaian man in front of the supermarket. He's begging. My mother-in-law know it. They have so recently know this man. A lot of he helps people at the supermarket to carry their things. Okay, let's understand that. Sometimes I do give him something. Okay, so one day he stopped me and asked me where I come from. This is why I'm saying Africans. There is a way we think. Okay, so he asked me where I come from. I said I'm in Nigeria. He's a Ghanaian, but he told me that I don't look like Nigerian. But how? How? I'm a Nigerian. You tell me that I don't look like Nigeria. I was like, so if I don't look like Nigeria, how do Nigerian looks like? How do we look like? He said because this I'm talking about Ghanaian man. That is, Ghana is close to Nigeria. We speak almost our intonations are almost the same. We speak pidgin English. Everything is the same. He said the Nigerians are loud. Like we are loud. We fight. You know, I was like, really? I was like, another African, talking about another African, to another African with this tongue. So how can we unite if we keep seeing ourselves this way? That baffles me, and that conversation is still here, up here till date. I don't know how to we can fix ourselves, but I think it's something that is already late in Europe. Everybody has to find their way to do their thing, you know. That is the only way. Tessy, it helped to me several times. It happens to me several times. Really? Wow. They said you have married our sister. Help me, I beg. Yeah, don't give them a dime, especially those young ones. Those young ones. Or unless you actually know the person, you know that the person, just like Lady King was saying, that the guy had to beg temporarily because he needed help at that moment. Of course, if we know someone that needs help, of course, also we can't tell by the look at their face. But you know, those ones that glue there, like that is their hobby, that is what they do, that is what they want to do for the rest of their life. Don't give them the time. Let them look for something else. Let them go to school. First of all, go to school. I'm sorry, but it's what it is. You see, Tessy, it is that they find it difficult to find a job, or they are in the country illegally. They are immigrants in the country, and it's not like it's difficult because they have this permit to stay that can actually allow them to go to school and to better their life. But they choose to do what they choose to, to take because they are used to taking and not giving back. That is how I put it. Because it's not every immigrant that end up, still on the street. There's a lot of immigrant that has a good job, good house, good cars, good contract. There are a lot of immigrant that has that. So those ones choose to be like that. Those ones choose to find their way in the, use the easy way out. This is why they are still on the streets. But the ones that actually know the reason why they are in this country or they are in the Europe, actually they are making it and they are living well with their family, they are okay with their family. The ones that know the reason why they cross that Mediterranean Sea to arrive here. No, those three ones that know that in life you have to do some sacrifice in life to get what you want. But other ones that are still in the street after so many years are just there because they want to be there. It's not because there is no job, it's because they want to be there. Illegally, I cannot. It can happen in the UK. I said I have a brother that I talked to that lives in the UK. He said it can. In fact, other black people will chase you out. Not even the British. Other black people will make you leave the streets. The guy say it can never happen in the UK, no matter how difficult the situation is. There, it can still do little things to help yourself. That it can never happen for a black man having a post where other black people pay him to go to beg for a living. The guy say it can never happen in the UK. In the Holland, I've been to Holland several times. In Holland, if police catch you begging at the streets, they will lock you up, and the next thing you face deportation. In Holland and other countries, Switzerland and the rest of the country, you can't do it. It's because Italians, Italians are Christian country, because a pope also has things to say. Most of the laws in Italy here are covered by religions as well. They still follow the rules in the Bible. Help your brothers and help yourself. When you see your brothers begging, help the brother without knowing if the brother actually needs help. Those kind of things are what is happening here in Italy. So our people now know that Pope asks people to leave people that are begging in the front of the supermarket to beg, ask supermarket to allow them to beg without even investigating if these people need help, but they already asked them to leave them to beg. Of course, they go to church, they listen to the preaching at the church, and when they come out, they keep giving them money. Even if they don't have food, the Italians don't have food to eat, they will still put hand in their pocket to give these people money. At the end of the day, these people are richer than the Italians that is giving them money, because back home in Nigeria, these people has houses where they are renting out. They have establishment in our country. So at the end of the day, these people that pretend to be poor in Italy, begging in the front of the supermarket, are richer than me and you that is giving them that money. They are using our money to build mansions in Nigeria and rent it out on other parts of the African country. They rent those things out. They're making more money. They don't pay tax, of course. And they are here begging. At the end of the day, they will go back to the country. And you can't even afford some trip that these people are taking. But we see them as beggars, and it's the real world. They are not beggars. They are richer than you that is giving them that money. Think about it and do some investigation. It's real. These people are rich. They are not poor. You must not. They say I'm trying to. Okay, I think some organized group. They are organized group. I think some are. They are organized group. Not I think they are organized group. I've talked to so many people. They are organized. My country has 72 tribes and languages. Really? Maybe they don't have documents. They have documents. They have documents. They have immigrant documents. They have humanitarian documents. A lot of them that wants to go to school use that document to go to school. They have documents. They have it, okay? And there is job they can get with those kind of the document they have, all right? Like that, such as that security job that the Senegal guy asked to offer the Senegal guy came in here with a work contract, because if you're a good person, you can see someone that will give you a job with that particular permit to stay that you have. It's all about reputation, it's all about what you want to do. If you know you can't get a good job that suits you very well, you can still use that particular permit to stay to go to school to be able to better your life. Because if you have Italian certificates, like these people don't know that B1, B1 and well, A1 can give you a resident permit. It seems most of these African people don't know. Like if you come into this country with your husband, because when you come into this country with by your husband, your permit to stay will be under your husband. And if your husband happens to lose his job tomorrow and he risks to be sent back to Africa, you will go to with your husband. But if you're in this country and you enroll yourself in Italian language school and you get at least A2 language certificate, you will get your own resident permit outside your husband permit. You will get your own resident permit. And B1 promotes it. With B1, you can actually use a B1, get a job as in your CV, get a job in even in all over Europe that is under European Union. People don't understand it that going to school is not all about getting there, but going to school and getting the certificate open a lot of doors for you. This is why I keep shouting it. It opens a lot of doors for you. You are immigrants and you happens to go to school and get those certificates. You will go out of humanitarian resident to a normal resident, and you immediately get a job and still continue to improve your life in this country. This is how it works here. School certificate can give you a better resident permit, but our people refuse to get it because it's a language that they have to study. You have to study to get it, yes, but why can't you do that study for 1 year, 2 years, or maximum 3 years to be able to get it and be stable in the country where you are living? Because certificate can give you a document. B2 will give you a resident permit. B2, I mean A2 will give you a resident permit. B1 will give you a higher one, a higher opportunities. So it's not just getting a certificate or just learning the language. And this law is not only in Italy, this law is all over European Union right now that people don't know about. A lot of people don't know about this. You might want to move to Germany, and if Germany government know that you move from Italy to Germany and you don't have any reasonable, this kind of certificate, they will deport it back to Italy. But if they know that you actually went to school and have this document, They won't deport you back. You will look for a job there and you will get a job. I can use B1 certificate to get a job in another country, Germany or France or all these countries that is in one European EU. It's not just going to licenza media or going to A1 or B1 and all. It's not about the paper. It's about the opportunities you have with that paper, that tiny paper. It's the opportunities that those people will open for you. This is something that our people don't understand, and this is something that we have to start educating our people that having owning a humanitarian certificate, when you use it to go to school, you will get other opportunities open. You will unlock other doors and not wait for government to give you everything, give you money, or you stand on the street and claim that there is no job. You can beg temporarily to sustain yourself at the moment that you need it. But while you're begging, also do something that will better your life in the future. This is what I'm crying every day on my live stream. I'm crying every day over this for people to, for our people to improve their life in this country, is because no country is perfect, especially where we come from, huh? Especially our where we were born and raised. I think some Tessy, it's way more. Nigerians speak over language over yeah, exactly. Nigerians speak over 525 languages. True, true. I think Nigerians is big enough to be a continent, not divide that country. Honestly, in Nigeria is too big, I beg. It's just three major, yeah, three major: Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. That's true. We got 11, and most of them are similar. I take nine, and the other two, I just understand. Oh my God. Yeah, we are, Nigeria speak different language. This is why we don't understand ourselves. Those, those ones are organized group. I think they created it as a job for them. Yeah, they created it as a job because they don't want to do the actual job. Because they know that them begging and claiming that there is not no job for them to do, so them begging and not paying tax, and they're using the begging money to build mansions over in Nigerians, and they will think that they are poor. They're not poor. They are not poor. If you meet a real person that wants to give you a history about these people that is begging in Europe, especially in Italy, they will tell you that they are not poor. They are not poor, my dear people. They are not poor. They are even richer than me and you. Honestly, true to be told, they are richer. Um, I'm trying to cash up. Let's see, haven't to several times. I'm trying to cash up. Oh. Hi, Becky, Christiana, disturb her. Well, I already lock her up. Don't worry. When you want them to use their iPad, they don't want. Leave her. Don't mind her. The job they talk about will not fall from the sky. It won't fall from the sky. They should try building solid foundation as learning the language first and get a degree, even little by little. Exactly. Exactly. This is why I'm crying, I'm begging, like begging them to do something like that. I'm using my head to cry out and beg them because I have a friend of mine that lives in the UK. She called me some times ago saying that her family member that live in Italy always ask her for money, that there is no job, there is no, they've been living here for a long time, but they always cry that there is no job, there is no job. What have they done to better their life? Or just crying and depending on people. Look, I'm not, maybe because I'm not that kind of person that always want to sit down and do nothing and depend on another person to feed me for the rest of my life. Maybe that is why I have this mindset. Because I just, it pains me to depend on somebody. Even right now that I'm at home and not doing anything, it pinches me that I have to leave all the responsibilities for my husband to take care of. It pinches me. Like, I love to give. Like, I'm the type that love to give instead of always taking. I love to give. I have no problem in giving out at all. So while I'm giving out, I also need to get something that will help me to get those things I'm giving out to be able to give more. So, but if somebody has the mentality of only taking and not looking for a way to better their life to be able to give, I think that is why they remain in the situation where they will keep saying, Italy, there is no job, there is no. You remain in Italy, you stay in Italy for over how many years, and you can't even speak the language very well, and you keep shouting that there is no job. Instead of you to build a solid foundation, the moment you walk into this country, you just decide to sit down and keep shouting that there is no job. It's time we start educating our people in this country that there is a better side of this country. But first of all, they need to start laying the foundation. They need to start early and not when it's late and then put call Sabine inside it. Sabine don't like immigrant. Savini this, Savini that. I'm sorry. I think next I think in next life we should talk about our girls on the street. That one, that one is another cocoa. All these things need to be addressed. We should. I don't really talk to them, so I don't really know how much I'm going to invest in that. I feel sorry for them. Hopefully, God will give them sense. I hope God will give them sense. And honestly, good point, Kings. Sometimes waiting to reap from education can seem for entirely it doesn't the education is not just going waiting for the education. You can be doing whatever you want to do and also get invested in things. It's not about going to school and get, but at least getting the base that will help you learn some work. You can also learn things, learn things. But at first, if you want to go out of the humanitarian resident, if you come as an immigrant, you have to at least get that. Even if you don't want to go to the chance and media, go to B1 and B2. B2 will help you as well, and A1, A2 will help you, as it will help you. Then you want to advance it, that B1 will help you. It's what it is right now in Europe. It's not only in Italy, it's all over Europe. This whole law of getting this certificate is now Europe. Is a law that European community made. It's not just it, before Italy will enforce that law. That law was pressed by the European Union to be made. This law wasn't like that in Italy. Of here, especially when it comes to citizenship. Okay, it wasn't here before. But a lot of laws that are being made like this is from there. Before, some shop like supermarkets can employ you without asking you for the chance I made them. But right now, even ordinary I won't say ordinary because it's not ordinary. It's like a shopping mall to them. So supermarket, for you to get a job at the supermarket, you need at least license and media to be able to get it. In Italy right now, before it wasn't like that. It wasn't. Ask me how I know. I know people that work in the store there. I talk to them. Before it wasn't like that. To work in old people's care, you need at least the chance and media to be able to work there. And there is always job in that sector. So you have no choice because as long as you live here, you definitely learn the language. So why not do it when you can than to wait? While you're doing it, you can still be doing any job that fall your way. You don't have to wait until you finish and the school. You can still be doing other jobs while you are going to get those certificates that will, open doors for you rather than living on the streets or facing those kind of begging for the rest of the life living in Europe. It's not nice. It's not nice. I think girls, the girls in the street is heartbreaking, and I'm so mad at the Italian government not even trying to help look like no one cares. I was talking to my husband the other day. I was like, in Holland, maybe most of you don't know about in Holland, Belgium, I don't know other country, but Belgium, Deutschland legalize prostitutes. You guys don't know about. I hope YouTube will not strike me for this word. They legalize it. If they catch you on the street, and this is the reason why they did it to reduce the amount of people standing on the streets because it was getting too much, just like in Italy. So they put it in law. If you want to sell your body for a business, you have to pay tax like every other person. And if they catch you on the streets without having that number, you are going to jail. But in Italy Italy is a like I said, is a Christian country. They don't want to do it. But at least the best way to do this, because a lot of people are actually making money standing on the streets. They have organization. I think the best thing to reduce that is to legalize it. Let them pay tax. They choose to sell their body. Let them pay tax like other country did to regulate these whole activities because a lot of people are getting killed by that. A lot of people are losing their life by that. A lot of people are being abused. A lot of girls are brought into this country without them knowing that they are going to send them there to do that. They are a lot they abuse them on the streets. They treat them anyhow because there is no a proper organization that protects them. But in Deutschland, they are protected. Government protect these people. Government protect them in Deutschland. And here in Italy, government don't protect these people. I think it's better to protect them than leaving them on the street to get hurt. Because I believe most of them prefer like what they are doing, but most of them were forced into it. So the best thing, I think the best thing, but it's not going to happen because Italy is a Christian country, so it's never going to be legalized. standing on selling their body is never going to be legalized. I'm not sure it's going to happen. Or maybe in the future it will happen, but the best way to regulate it is to legalize it. If you want to stand there, if you want to sell your body, that is okay. Pay tax. This way, a lot of girls will be out of the streets. A lot of them will be controlled. A lot of them will be protected by the government. But right now, a lot of them are getting hurt because nobody protects them, which is sad. Like, which is sad because I also feel sorry for them. Very sorry for them. Yes, Mary, actually, we have over 521 languages and tribes. It's quite a big country. I'm telling you, we have to divide that country. We have to divide that country. Really, some don't want to leave streets even when they get the help. They don't want to because they make a lot of money in the streets. My heart, every time when I see them, there's nothing to do. I honestly didn't know that Nigerians had so many languages. And Nigeria are big, oh, we are big, oh. This is why we never argue with each other because we have different tribes, different cultures, different languages. So it's impossible to control that kind of country. It's not even easy to control a country that speaks one language. Talk more of a country that speaks so many languages and have so many tribes and traditions, so many different tribes and traditions. So how can a president control all of that? It's so much. It's too much. And I think this is one of the reasons why we don't really get along that much. Some of them are there with their own knowledge and willingness. It's true, it is heartbreaking, really it is. I don't even think of living that life. There are some that were forced to do such, and when they get help, they become better. Yeah, a lot of them were forced to do that, and I feel sorry for those ones that were forced to do that. Honestly, I feel sorry for them. But most of those ones, there are good ones out there. But one of my cousin was telling me the other day that a lot of them moved from Italy to Holland, and they alerted her that the ones that come from Italy to Holland are taking people's husbands. They will tell you that they are stranded, that they just moved from Italy, that things are hard from Italy, and when you put them close, hospitalize them, give them the hospitality that they want. Before you know, they break your heart. Either they stole your things or they take your husband and kick you out of your own home. So you should be careful as well. Help them from afar. When you want to help somebody, I'm not saying don't help. We should help, but when you are helping, as long as you don't know that person very well, always help from afar. Give them all the help you want before you bring them into your life, into close to your life, to your house, everything. You make sure that you know them both. Give a helping hand when you can, anytime you can, okay? Because help is was always help. But bringing them close immediately, it's not a good idea. Why some that want to be there when they get the help? Sis, you really share some good points. Yeah, I also don't know that A2 can give you a resident permit, separate from your husband. Yeah, it can. If you are here with your husband, working permit, resident permit, it's like that. Like your husband is working here and he resides here and he brings you here, your permit is also under his permit, okay? So if something happened, if they send your husband home, they can send you home at the same time. But if you go to the language school and get A2, you can get your own separate resident permit here out of your husband home. So you can as well, you can start using that one to look for small jobs while you enroll in missions and that can give you access, or you do other courses that will give you access to the commercials as well. But you that be A1, I mean A2, not A1, A2. B1 is very, very good if you can get it. It's very, very good. Lady King TV, yes, that is why we should talk about it. Yeah, I would love to. Let's talk about. We can talk about it next Sunday for sure. We can, but anyway, if we don't have anybody that can help them, but I don't know. I don't know because this organization, I don't really know how to start it or how to go into it. But I feel sad for those, especially the ones that are forced into the situation. I feel bad for them. This one about school tests, since I'm in Africa, you've been singing it, and it shows me how important it is to go to school from here. I'm so happy that I'm so happy that you get that memo of school here. Okay, feeling you are educating us already. That helpful. It can reach many people. I hope it can reach many people. Our people always like title that is tag what's in, putting thumbnails that can catch people where they can just listen to blah 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 and not listen to what they can benefit from. That is what I've seen here, because I'm not saying let them come to my channel, but let them watch more YouTube that helps them, give them more insights to the country where they are living, not only bad news. I've seen that anywhere that there is bad news, click Nigerians, all of them are there. Like they are there commenting, watching, judging, without even trying to investigate, without even trying to reason that there's other ways of living in this country. But that is kind of the things they want for those people that want it, not everybody, as honestly. So, like my region, do give free course and formation with diploma at the end that you use to get a job. Exactly, a lot of regions do that. I think Lombardia do that as well. A lot of regions does that in Italy. A lot of the government organize a lot of things, especially for immigrants. They organize a lot of course, and even for normal person, they organize a lot of things. They give a lot of opportunities, but it's for those anybody that wants to, take it will take it. But the ones that want to stay on the street will still remain on the street. But things and they don't want to listen to those things, because when they start making free money, they just don't want to go for things that stress them. A lot of them are here, they don't want to get stressed, they don't want to stress their brain a little bit to get a better thing doing, and at the end of the day, they will start blaming government. At the end of the day, government will take the fall. Italian government will take the fall. At the end of the day, just like Salvini did what he said, he pour his anger that he's apologizing right now, where he wrong, because even Italian pointed out, I like that man, so I know when he went out of control. So I'm happy now that he realized his mistake. But our people also need to understand that. Okay, but they choose to go to the step they want to go. They be taught many immigrant job like carpenters, mechanic jobs to get job and car building in these courses are paid by European Union. Yeah, there are a lot of that. There are a lot of that, but it's not that everybody that are actually interested. There are a lot of people are not interested in doing it. A lot of people are just on YouTube waiting for bad news to happen. This is the truth. And that's so nice. They organize it here in Italy. Invest very interesting. I think you guys should share this video out so that we will have many people to learn from this. I've been making this video unique, be lady. I've been making this video like I've been crying out for our people to hear, but this is not the kind of video people share out. Okay, it's not a gossip video people share out. It's not a fake gossip video people share out. Don't They're not interested. They will think, why is she do? She's just talking about doing this and doing this instead of telling us how to make money. Because I most of the videos I went through because of this poster, I see where somebody is dropping their number, they're dropping them. Master, let me drop my number for this. Let me drop my number. But they don't want to go the right way to get access. They are dropping their number to somebody they don't know. And when this person calls them, the person will definitely charge them money to be able to give them that job that has no contract. This is something that our people don't understand. They look for temporary things. Even the Bible says, don't look at the things you see, but at the things not seen. But most of the time, our people always want those things we can see by ourselves, not thinking that the ones not seen are bigger than the ones we are seeing right now. Even it's in the Bible. But I don't know how our people cannot understand this. That is not about the things you see right now. It's not about those money they pay you right now. You should also work towards those things that you're not seeing. It's like you having a faith, you are praying for something to come to you, you are praying for a miracle, you're praying for a breakthrough. But you have to continue praying for that until that happens, because when you have that faith and you keep praying, you already in your heart you can see them, but you can't see them with your physical eyes, but with your spirit, you can only see them with your spiritual eyes. But most of the times we look only at the material things that are temporal and not those everlasting ones. This is one thing that most of these people in Italy are seeing. They see the temporal ones, they embrace those temporal things, and rather than working towards those ones that they've not seen. Those ones, I don't know why, but I don't know if this metaphor I'm using is right. I don't know, but I flow as it comes. um, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, I don't think of living that life. I'm trying to catch up. They be thought we're investing. I think you should. Oh, where am I? Very interesting. I think you should share this video out so that they have many people to learn from. My dear, we don't share. It's almost 9 p.m. I have to go. It's okay, Mary. Even me, very soon. I'm good. Thank you so much, sis, for joining. Thank you so much. Much love. Next Sunday is my birthday, so we'll pump champagne next Sunday. They even give free courses to be a fashion stylist. They do. They do how to make clothes, work in companies that produce food. It's true. They do. They do, but most people don't want. They don't want that stressful life. You know, they want easy life, which easy life can last. Is temporal. Easy life is temporal. Like I keep, even my family, my siblings, I keep telling them, don't always go for the easy one. Maybe because I'm that type that don't always, go for the easy things. I like those hard parts. Work towards the future. Work the work that will yell in the future, and not, grab the cash as it comes immediately. I'm not that type that do the kind of job that, want to get it all in a day. I'm somebody that love to build gradually until it gets higher. Maybe because of the circumstances I've been through in my life. Maybe that is what the reason why I'm like this. I love to grow, even if it's like I started this live chat with two people. Like I can talk to two people for 30 minutes, three people for 30 minutes. I started this live chat, but I never give up because I just thought about, so it's not about me uploading vlogs or making DIY only on this channel or wearing clothes and sharing. I just one day I just like I have to do something also that will benefit people. I started it with two, three people. Mary is here, Lady King is here, and Blue Angel are here. When I started this, I sometimes I talked to three people on live chat, but I didn't give up because I know I'm going to help one or two people. And other videos I made, not live videos, I always tell myself, if this video can help one person out there, I'll be happy that I'm helping one or two people out there. I'm not just making video that will grab the viewers and pay me, pay my AdSense immediately. That is what this is one of the reasons why I keep coming up here. It's not like I have free time on Sunday to make live videos for long, but I want to help people that don't know the system. This is why I am here, because I love to help. I love to give out what, even if it's not money, but at least help with my word how I can. Okay, so it's what it is. They thought very interesting. I think you should. Okay, let me go with Tessy. Wait, Tessy, you can jump the B2 and go to what media? Yes, because that media is like the chance of media is also like B2. So you can, if you have the basic, depends on your basic Italian, how understand Italian. That would be because this you can't just jump. You have to do interview with teachers. Like I did about three interviews before I entered this social media. Like I had the interview with like two teachers. I did online test as well. So after the test, I did the first colloquium by communication, then gave them my documents. Then the teacher, I had appointment with the teacher online, the face-to-face colloquium, but online. After that, I had to do a test. Yes, I had to do a test, exam test, to know the level they're going to place me. So after I did that one, so that is why I'm in this particular level. So you can't just jump. You have to do tests. You have to talk with them. They have to know your level of Italian to know the level they are going to place you. That is how it works. You can't decide the class you want to go to unless you have a certificate already that you legalize. You want to jump to university. That is okay. But I see a lot of people like in my class. I see before that I have one girl that was a teacher in her country. She's been here for 16 years, and she's in my class as well. So you do those tests, and they will decide where to place you. Okay. So you can't just decide where you want to go unless you want to go to university. You also have to pass the entrance exam as well. If you want to go to university with your country certificate that you already legalized at the Italian embassy in your country. Wait, so that is how it works. I did not do B2. I went direct to, yes, that is why I didn't go for, I went to B1 only once. I did not do it. I went to licenza media. So I will advise you to go to licenza media because the certificate will still serve it as licenza, and there you will learn a lot of things. You learn the stories, you learn so many things. So if they can take you for the licenza media, they will put you at the level you can be. Okay. So go for the Scienza Media. If you ask me, I would say go for this. But if you're looking for only Italian citizenship, you can always go for B1. But if you want more, I would advise you go to the Scienza Media, not B1 or B2. I would advise Scienza Media because B1 or B2 only teach Italian and I think story or an Italian, but mainly Italian course. That is what they teach. So if you ask me if I had to choose, like I choose already, I will ask you to go to the Scienza Media, not a B1 or B2. I'm trying to cash up the two world companies. I don't know why I'm going front and back. Oh, I think I will do that. Yeah, you do that. It will help. Christian country, Guinea, but they still do abortion. There, my sister, I'm telling you, I don't know what is going on here. So it's what it is. Go for it, Philly. Yeah, go for it, Karamia. The king from A to go direct to test media. Yes, it's better. So test media is superior to B2. Kind of. Okay, so it's better you go to test media after test media because test media lasts 1 year now. So after 1 year, you can go to superior as well. Superior, you can also superior. You can learn chemistry. There is chemistry there as well in superior. So it also give you many advantages. You advance your level. So this is one of the reasons why I want to go to superior as well. It's more difficult, but it helps as well. So if you can also work and go to superior after test license and media, which is called now, which is test and media, if you can go to superior, I would advise you to go because you learn different things there as well. Also, I like entering chemistry and all that. There is a lot of if you can, you can. If you can, okay. But I choose to do it, you know. We always forget to share this live, but from next week, which we feature out hot topic, it will go viral. I hope, honestly. Thank God I met many good ones who are trying their best to and try are struggling. Yeah, get I know. Please, if you see, continue to advise them. And if I see them, I will continue to talk. It's our responsibility to educate our people in this country. So if you are in Nigeria, Africa, you see your fellow Africa, even if they don't want to listen, but you see them often, try to talk them into going to school, try to talk them into that because that is the only way. It's not just if in this world is advancing every blessed day. It's advancing, it depends on what you can offer. It depends. Nobody know where this whole technology thing is going to land us to. It depends on what you can offer now. Very soon in this world, you live on depends on what you can offer to the country, offer to the planet. If you are useless, they get rid of you. Is where we are heading right now. This is the end of the world we are heading. So be one of the people that can offer things to the community, to the country, or to your community. Be one of the important people no matter how little you can offer to them, don't just live as if you are useless because we are not useless, okay? Let's live to offer. Let them know that we have things to offer them rather than taking from them. This we have because we don't know where this world is leading, and this world is going to lead. You know, those all these fiction movies we are watching, thinking that it's just movie. At the end of it, it's going to come to what can you offer to the community? You live according to what you can offer. That is the world we are in right now. You can't offer anything. You live like whatever you want to do. They don't care. I'm talking about the whole world, not just Italy. The whole world is looking for solution solvers. And if you can solve something, if you can offer things to them, they value you. If you can't offer anything, even in your community, even in the family, it is like that. So let's teach our people to learn something, learn how to offer, give back to the community, to the government, to wherever they find themselves in, and not just taking. Because taking and taking, the giver will get tired one day and get rid of you. One day the giver will get tired and get rid of you. It's life. So it's our duty to teach them, to talk to them. I come across your channel 3 years ago when I met my wife and mi ha insegnato tante cose della tua cultura. Oh, grazie! Oh, mi piace. 3 anni fa. Gaetano, che bella. No, I'm so happy. I met your wife then. I'm so happy. Thank you. You are in good position to advocate. To go to to study that advocating. I know I have that, but it's a long. If I have to do it professionally, it's a long process. Honestly, it's not easy, but with little support and determination, all is achievable. It is. It is, Blue Angel. Yeah, yeah, you're so helpful for me asking you on Instagram, and you make a video to explain for me. God bless you, amore. Grazie mille, amore mio. Grazie. Grazie. No, honestly, my goal is not just to, you know, there are a lot of people that choose to show flashy life. Even if you are close to me, my friends that are close to me, I'm not too open, but I love to give more of, anybody I let. I don't really make too much friends, because if I make friends, I love to have is they are not just my friend, they are part of me. And I hate when that part of me hurts me, because I try as much as possible not to hurt that part of me. So that is who I am. All right. So this is why I don't make too much when I try to protect the little cycle I am in, protect them with all I can, and give them what I can, advise them where is necessary, lead them. Also, they also lead me as well, because nobody is perfect. So I love to give, and not just showing, this material things or the other one. I love to show people, or to tell them they can do whatever they want to do, and to show them the real thing and not only the fake thing, because a lot of people are destroying their life just because they are seeing fake thing and they can't afford it, but you can afford it. So showing people only the things they can't afford, and you don't tell them how to, you don't give them advice on what to do, is not good. So that is me. Christina, I'm almost done, okay? It's not easy, but they need to support the generation achievement. Hey sis, hi sis, thank you for joining. This is right what you are saying. Mostly African, we are best in discouraging people than lift them up. You can never know your potential unless you try it. That is true. That is true. Hi, Beauty Aiden, thank you for joining. We need that same spirit we had in Africa to succeed in Europe. We need that the same spirit, but here they talk you down, they tell you, no, don't do this, don't do that. So that is the spirit I'm trying to kill, that telling everybody, using this platform to tell everybody that you can do it. That spirit that made you leave Africa, that when you come here, you can walk, you can achieve those your dreams, you can still do it. It will take time, but you can still do it. And that is why I'm out here to, give out, to tell them that you can still achieve those. It's worth sacrifice, but if you determine to make that sacrifice, you will live to be happy for the rest of your life than to regret it. So it's what it is, guys. I'm really happy that I talked to you guys. Like, you guys, I'm looking forward, always looking forward every Sunday to talk to you guys. So next Sunday we are going to pump champagne, because my birthday is next Sunday. I can't believe I'm getting old. Next Sunday is my birthday, 28th of February. So let's pump champagne next Sunday, okay? So I'm going to end this video here. It's nice talking to you guys. I really love it. Still here. Oh, Nne, thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and thank you for joining me. Always bring a topic to us, okay? Always bring a topic to any topic you want us to discuss. You can always bring it here. All right, we are family. We discuss, we help each other, help those that don't understand things, help to educate them, to better their life as well. Okay, so that is what this my life is all about. Okay, so thank you guys a lot. I really love each and every one of you. I know that you can achieve anything you set your mind to achieve, okay, no matter the circumstances. Love you guys, and I will catch you guys on my next two of Sundays live. Bless. Bye. Bye. Who are you? What? No, Cosmo, next Sunday they shall. Okay, Cosmo wants to say shall, but he's never there.